Today we're going to solve some more word problems, and we're going to go over the different ways that we've learned to solve our addition and subtraction problems. We're going to practice writing our sentences and writing our number bonds for each problem. So here's our first problem. It says, I have 4 yellow balls and 2 green balls. How many balls do I have all together? So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to underline the important information in my word problem. So when I see a number, I usually know that that has to have something to do with what math I'm doing. So I have 4 yellow balls and 2 green balls. Then it says, how many balls do I have all together? And I know from what I learned about addition and subtraction is that when I'm finding all together, that means I'm joining 2 groups together. So I know this is going to be an addition problem. So we're going to use our 10 frame first, and we're going to practice using this. So remember, when we're using our 10 frame, we're drawing circles to represent each of the things that we're counting. So if I have 4 yellow balls, I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow balls. And then I have 2 green balls. So I add 1, 2 green balls. And then it should show me how many I have all together. And so I'm going to count all the circles I drew. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to do the same problem with our number line. And so remember, our number line, we start with our first number and then we do our hops for our second number. So it says I have 4 yellow balls, so I'm going to start at 4. And then 2 green balls, so that shows me how many hops I'm going to make. I'm going to make 1, 2 hops. And I have 6 altogether. So far I'm doing good because my answers are the same. So now I'm going to write my addition sentence. So we started with 4 yellow, we had 2 green, and we figured out that in our 10 frame and on our number line that that's 6 altogether. So when we're writing our number bond, remember when we're doing addition, this is a part, this is a part, and this is the whole. And so when we're doing our number bonds, this is our whole, and these are our 2 parts. So this is what our number bond would look like for this sentence, is our whole would be 6, and our parts would be 4 and 2. So now we're going to try this with another problem. It says there are 6 dogs at the park, 4 more dogs come. How many dogs are at the park now? So remember, we're first going to underline the important information. So we know that there are 6 dogs, and then 4 more dogs come, and it wants to know how many are there now. And so I know when learning about addition and subtraction, I know that when 2 groups are joining together, that's going to be addition. So this is a joining story, so that's going to be an addition problem. So we're using our 10 frame first. So we're going to draw a circle for each of our 6 dogs that are at the park. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to draw a circle for the 4 more dogs that come. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to count how many we drew all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to try the same problem on a number line. So remember, we started with 6 dogs. So we started 6. 4 more dogs come. So 4 more dogs are going to be added. So we're going to do 4 hops. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we end with 10 dogs. The same number we got when we did it in the 10 frame. So now we're going to write our number sentence. So we had 6 dogs plus 4 dogs equaled 10 dogs. And our number bond for this number sentence is going to be, remember, our part, and our whole. and this is our whole here, and our part here, and our part here. So we're going to have 10 as our whole, and then 6 and 4 as our parts. So now we're going to try a subtraction problem. It says there are 8 leaves on the tree, 6 leaves fall off. How many leaves are left? So let me underline my important information so I know that we start with 8 leaves, 6 leaves fall off, and I want to know how many are left. So I know that we're subtracting, we're taking away, some are going away. So when I'm doing my 10 frame now, this is going to be a little bit different. So I'm going to draw my 8 leaves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to take away 6 leaves. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I circle how many are left. And I count that up. So I have 1, 2 left. 2 leaves are left. So now let's do this on a number line. And remember, when we're doing subtraction on a number line, we're going this way. So I started with 8 leaves, and then 6 of my leaves fell off. So that tells me there's going to be 6 hops. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I end up with 2 leaves. So this is going to be my number sentence. So if I start with 8, and then 6 fell away, we know that this is telling us that they're falling away, they're leaving. 8 minus 6 tells me that there's 2 left. And remember, 8 in our subtraction sentence here is our whole, that's how many we start with. And these 6 and 2 would be our parts. So when we're writing our number bond, our whole is 8, and our parts are 6 and 2. So we're going to do one more example. There are 9 kids playing, 7 kids leave. How many kids are left? So let's underline our important information. 9 kids are playing, 7 leave. How many are left? Remember, left tells us that this is subtraction. So we have 9 kids playing. We're going to draw our 9 kids playing in our 10 frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 7 kids leave. So now we have to cross out 7 of our 9 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it shows us that there are 1, 2 left. So let's try with our number line. We start with 9. We're going this direction because it's minus. And we're going to do 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hops. And we end up with 2 left. And our subtraction sentence now. So we started with 9. 7 left, and now we have 2 kids still playing. So 9 was our whole, and then our 2 parts are 7 and 2. So when we write our number bond, we have 9 as our whole, 7 as a part, and 2 as another part.